I think Will is an all-around slot player. Really, he's a very good route runner. It's a mismatch in a lot of instances, so I think that's what makes him great.
One of the things that did really well today is your ability to escape pressure and screen. I know you've been able to show that before. Where do you think that developed for you, and how are you able to make those decisions to make the right decision? Make that positive.
I think it's pretty instinctual. Bullets are flying. You got to make a quick decision to run or go away or whatever the defense presents. Yeah, I think it poses a challenge for the defense that if the play does break down, I can make them hurt my legs. So
is it something you think is maybe can be deceptive? Because people may not expect that from you. They think you're a pocket guy.
I mean, if they watch film, they can see that I do it, but yeah, people still think I'm deceptively fast or whatever. I've heard that a million times, but I don't know. I think it's pretty instinctual. Just trying to make a play for our team.
Tanner, you said earlier this week something to the effect of Jackson Akers ready to go. You felt confident about him. What stood out to you today about his performance?
I mean, I know you guys haven't seen him in action, but I had no doubt that he was going to step up. For the spring, summer, and fall, he's done a great job. He's a really good back. He's going to be good for us going forward.
So with Braylon and with his workload today, how do you think he stepped up with Chaz out and the offense too?
He did good. He had a good game. Like you said, he stepped up the other way. But he played like the other players. He did a great game, ran the ball well.
Tanner, I apologize for even ask this, but how do you decide if you have to extend the play rate? You see a running on it. You're going to let the play out, give the receivers time, or say, I got to trigger it though?
Almost every time I run, I've gone through my progression. So I definitely think my progression first, try to get the ball to my guys because they're a lot better in space than I am. And if that doesn't work, then I just take off.
This spring and fall, actually a couple times in the spring. What stands out about him as a corner?
He's pretty savvy. He's instinctual. He plays good football instincts, and he's just a good football player. A lot of players can be athletic freaks, but don't have the instincts, the savviness to be really good. He has it all. So, that was a big club.
With Braylon going back to him, just after that fumble, just what did you see on the sideline? Did you say anything to him? Yeah, how do you feel he responded after that?
He responded just fine, I thought. He knows he messed up. There's nothing that he need to tell him that he doesn't already know. That's already thinking in his head. So I just told him, I'm giving the ball so we can go back out there. Don't worry about it.
So just from the offense's perspective, do you think this offense still can be a little bit more efficient, but also in general, do you think the team is finding different ways to win games?
Yeah, I agree. We find different ways to win. I definitely think we are making it hard on ourselves. I don't think that game should have played out the way it did at the end.
You with the turnover. And
the turnover and only scoring 17 points offensively. I didn't think it had to be that close. So we're going to learn from it. Get better going forward.
We've talked to Tanner Mordecai about the snaps, and he's acknowledged he has to be better. How do you prepare for that? Nobody used to by now. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I have no doubt he's going to get better with the snaps. There's a few errant snaps in the game today, but that's going to be a focus all week for him. It's nothing, like I said about Braylon and getting past the fumble. It's nothing that he doesn't already understand and want to be better at. He's a very good football player, very smart, very competitive, and I know it drives him crazy that he's making it a little bit harder on the offense with bad snaps. So it's nothing that you have to explain to him. He wants to be better. I know he will be. He's doing a great job blocking. He's a phenomenal offensive lineman, so I have no doubt.
Tanner, talking about the runs early, it seemed like the run game stalled early. Then you had the quarterback keeper, and it kind of went from there. Were you calling for the quarterback keeper? Kind of, what was the shift in getting that involved as well?
Are you talking about like a scramble?
No,
or-
just the design run. Early on,
Was it
second
read?
quarter.
I pulled it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't. I think that kind of maybe sparked something a little bit. That's not design. I'd rather get the ball to Braylon or Jackson, but whenever they take that away, I have to pull it and get what I can get. But I think the guys up front did a great job. I wish we would have started faster. Got on them early, like we did last or 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I think the O-line had a good day overall.
Yeah, we've talked to the coaches a lot about your poise and kind of how you're a calming influence. When you're having a game that's maybe a little choppy on offense, maybe not as consistent as you want, do you do anything to kind of reset yourself and get you back to a good spot?
It's a challenge whenever I want to score every time we get the ball. And it's really nice to do that. So if we don't, it's not easy. I know I can't show it because I know everyone's looking at me. So I try to keep my head level. Try to remind the guys that we're fine. We just got to keep going. We got to execute. All 11 men on the field have to execute. We can't play 10-man football. So that's something.
So when you do throw that touchdown, big fist pump, big cheer, it seemed
Yeah,
like.
it was just like, golly, man, like we should have done this 1,000 times before this, So that's kind of what I was feeling.
Tim, talking about some of the drops, is there any message that you have for receivers or targets really after those to try and keep their head up?
A few of those I could definitely make it easier on them. Put the ball in a better spot. Yeah, but I trust my guys. Wouldn't have it any other way. The group we got, so we'll get better.
Was it a point of